Good morning, students. In machine learning essentials subject today, the topic we are going to see is called need for machine learning. So we are going to see some introduction about why we need machine learning and its significance. We are going to see today's topic. So generally, today's era, nearly 20 years before the internet era has started, that you are familiar. So the generation of the data has emerged in the internet that creates the necessity for ML. So that is, data has been created in various internet sources. That will be the first night, because there will be crores and crores of gigabytes of data are being generated every day. So for enterprises or companies like, depending upon the social media and entertainment media or technology media, using generating these kind of huge values of data, for them it is their necessity to process, store, and for them it is necessary to process and take decisions on every daily basis, or we can say in minute basis. So that is the basic idea behind it. So we can see increasing in data, then the business organization has to take decisions by finding the useful patterns and insights from the database. That is the basic fundamental behind the necessity. And from that they can able to take decisions for their betterment and profit of the organizations. And not only that, we can able to solve some complex problems using the ML. What are the features needed that we are going to see in the next slides. So as I showed here, we have seen data generation, we have seen first point is data generation. So for data generation, we need a method to identify where it is stored, what is the data structure we have to use, what is the algorithm we have to use. That and all we have to look into that. Now, for example, there are some examples are given for how they were taking business decision making. So for example, in stock market analysis or prediction of the sales and the automation of self-driving cars, these are all some examples related. These are all running under machine learning applications. So what they were going to do? So in the continuation, so the need for ML. What is the need for ML further? So our aim is to find that in the database there will be some patterns are available. From that we can able to extract some useful information for the organization by stored in the database. And for extracting that data, we are using ML models and the statistical techniques for extracting the particular insights and hidden hidden information. After extracting the data pattern, there are algorithms are available. That is nothing but a logic of the model which we are developing. Through that only, it will be able to find out comparatively 1,000 times better than the manual work. What we can say, it will capture the processing or finding out the patterns. What we can say, in couple of seconds. So thereby we are reducing the time. Next, the main advantage apart from this is the first aspect. Second aspect is solving complex problems. How? Using machine learning algorithms, we are in a position to solve some many complex problems that we are going to see with some examples. Okay. Now, so what is the formal definition of ML? We can see what is the definition. So it is nothing but a principle behind to it will learn by examples and experience for without doing any explicit program. That is the one formal. There are many definitions available by different authors, but generally in simple terms we can say this is the general definition for ML. So what we are going to do, we are going to feed the data for the algorithm for the particular model. So based on the logic of the algorithm, the model will operate on the particular data and fetch the insights or patterns from the data that will be compared under testing mode. Then if it is over, if it is further fine tuning is needed or accuracy is not predicted level or expected level, then we will do for fine tuning method available. Through that we will increase the accuracy of the model. Now this diagram shows what are the terms related with the ML. You can see for representing the feature we are using the variable called the response variable, and there are two types of data. One is called training data followed by testing data. So training data is used to trends, identify the trends in the database available. So it's going to predict from the available database. Then after that the particular model which we have developed is trained by using the testing data. So there only we will compare what is the exact prediction we have done so far, whether it is achieves the particular expected level or not. So now another subtopic which is called nothing but a machine learning process. So how we are process is nothing but a sequence of steps to achieve a particular goal. Okay. So the process, the ML process will have nearly 7 steps. They are defining the objectives, data gathering, preparing the data, data exploration, building a model, model evaluation and prediction. So the step 1, we are entering into the 7-step process of ML. So very first step is, it is called the defining the problem statement. Define the step 1 is problem statement. That is, you have to define the objective of the problem. That is what I have to do, what I am going to do by using the particular algorithm. What is my objective? Then what is the database I have to use for this prediction model or accuracy model? What is I am expecting? Which database I have to use? That is also we have to define. Then what is the approach, methodology I am using to achieve this goal? So the problem statement contains 3 steps are available. Next, data gathering. So in the data plays an important role in ML projects. So selecting and using the appropriate database is must for any ML projects. So in the second step, we have to ask by ourselves, what are the questions we have to ask? So what is the data needed? Where I can get it? Whether it is the size of the data is sufficient to execute for testing or training the model. That and all we have to ask our questions. We have to select the particular database from the repositories, either online or offline, or from testing centers or research centers. So because of the size of the data plays a crucial role. So for predicting, and we will get more data is available that will be helpful for training the particular model. Through that we can able to achieve the accuracy good. Right. Next one. So there are some examples are given. For example, weather forecasting needed. So what are the features I need for predicting the weather temperature in the particular area? So humidity level, temperature, pressure, locality. These are all examples, features needed for prediction of the particular temperature in the locality. EDA. Step 4 is EDA, or it is called termed as exploratory data analysis. So what it will do? So it will going to identify the patterns and the trends in the data. That is the objective of EDA. There are tools are available, and we have to write the code for using the particular database. We can able to find out the insights and patterns from the database. This is the very important role in the step 4 EDA. So that will be same example is given for predicting the rainfall. Next one, step 5, building a particular machine model. So after finding out the insights and patterns from the EDA step, exploratory data analysis, now I have to fit it to the particular ML model. So what it will do? It will do the testing in 2 levels. Whether one is for training the model, it will use the training data set. After it is over, to improve the next level, so we will use it for testing database. So the testing database will validate the model. So it will validate the particular ML model. Next comes at step 6. Step 6, we have model evaluation and optimization. So after developing the particular model, ML model, we will get some results. We will get some results, but we have to check what is the efficiency we are getting from the particular model, ML model. It may be, if it is expected, it crosses the expected level, we are satisfied, we can stop it. Otherwise, we have to do the fine tuning. So that accuracy of the model has to be increased by fine tuning the model. There are some models are available, or we can say examples are given: parameter tuning and cross validation. These are all we are going to see in later of the units. So it will be used for further fine tuning to improve the accuracy of the models. Last step, predictions. So once the model is evaluated by doing using the training and testing databases, we will get the output as that is prediction. So whether what are all the prediction values we are getting, that we will get as a final output. So through that only we are in a position to make the predictions. We are in the position to make predictions. So the output can be there are 2 types. One is categorical, so it will have only 2 binary values, either true or false, and another one is called continuous values, with the example the predicted value of the stock, particular company's stock value. So that will come under the continuous value. So in case of what is the example given in previous slide is rainfall. So it may be a categorical variable only. So the rainfall may come yes or no. So we will get 2 outputs, either yes or no. So that will be true or false, or yes or no. So that will be the outcome. Thank you. Stop.